There are 5 phases of a singles point: serving, returning, rallying, you're going to the net, or your opponent is going to the net. In this video, I'm just going to give you the simplest strategy to use when your opponent comes to the net. Now, this video is courtesy of PTSO on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to their awesome channel. I've put their link in the description below. All right, let's watch this point and then we'll analyze it. Now, I'm always preaching to you. You've got to make sure that when your opponent attacks, don't treat them like you got to avoid them. In fact, involve your opponent in the point. So here is Sinner attacking, right? He's got an inside out ball. He feels like, you know what, I'm going to come forward. Now, I'm sure that people in the comment section, I'm probably hurting the algorithm by actually saying this and not just letting people respond, because I do it all the time. I don't say something and I know people are going to respond with it, so I can respond back and it gets more likes and more comments, yada, yada. You know how it works. But I just got to say, yes, Sinner made kind of an interesting situation to attack and come to the net on this, right? But that's the point. Your opponents who you play against do the same thing. So if Sinner is coming to the net at, not the greatest moment, guess what? So do your opponents you play on a weekly basis. So the same strategies will apply. So here is Sinner coming forward. And I just want you to look how far back Felix is. When you are being attacked by your opponent, don't go for a pass. Don't go for this perfect lob that goes over your opponent's head and lands on the baseline. Just force them to hit a low volley. So look at this ball that Felix is forcing Sinner to hit. Now, Sinner does not do much with this volley at all. He sets his racket too high, and then he's going to chop down. And no, I don't think he should be hitting a drop volley. He's standing too far behind the service line or at the service line. He's not close enough. Plus, Felix is just going to start running in anyway, so he's going to easily run down this shot. It's so simple. When your opponent is attacking, involve them in the point when they're coming to the net. And one of the ways to involve them is just make them volley from below net level. When you do that, you should immediately start running forward. Now, when you do move inside the court and you have the option to now go for the passing shot, this is what I call the 2-shot passing shot strategy. Go for the passing shot on the second shot, not your opponent's approach. Hit that to their feet. When they pop up the weak volley, then you come inside the baseline and you hit the pass. When you get this opportunity, I would highly recommend that you hit this ball down the line. When you hit a cross-court passing shot, you have to have so much more precision to be able to dip this ball into the corner of the service box, because if you hit it deep, if you hit a cross-court passing shot deep, it goes through the opponent and then they can easily volley into the open court. So the down the line is actually the one that's farther away from your opponent. Even if they are standing by bisecting where you can hit the ball, it's still going to be a more difficult direction for them to go and have to move laterally than if you try cross court. They can actually move forward, and a lot of your opponents don't split step, so it's hard for them to move laterally, and they can just move forward and cut off your cross court. So go for the down the line passing shot in this situation, and you're going to win so many more points. It's so simple. Your opponent comes to the net, aim low and quickly move in, and when you get the chance to pass down the line. If you want to learn the exact same strategies that the pros are using to help them win more matches, then check out the Singles Playbook by Fuzzy Yellow Balls. Over 50 pages of strategy after strategy, all based on the style of opponent you play against. Simply put your phone or tablet up over the QR code, and up pops a short video from Will Hamilton over at Fuzzy Yellow Balls showing you how to use each strategy. To get it, simply use my link. It's in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. And if you're looking for people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, or you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then use my link for PlayYourCourt. And it's playyourcourt.com/2-minute-tennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. Review footage of yourself playing matches. And if you see your opponent coming to the net, make sure that you were hitting low to them. Half the time they'll screw that up. The other half they'll hit short. So just make sure you move inside the baseline and go for the down the line pass. Improve this aspect of your single strategy, and there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.